I am shaking my head at you. How can you make this about Northern Ireland? The two Northern Ireland players that could have been in this match, of course, on international duty. But the players at Boundary Park, all important. John Sheridan had brought 4 in ahead of this game. He'd been allowed to spend on transfer deadline day, but it was Charlton with an absolute belter from Ricky Holmes. Famous fact about him, his dad used to be a parrot mascot. That one was a flyer. The best winger in the league, according to his manager, Carl Robinson, opening the scoring then for Charlton. It was soon 2-0. Fosu with this one, cutting in from the left, then firing past Wilson. John Sheridan, he did try to change things, hooking off Banks. Fane came on, remember the name. More about him later. But it was a penalty for Oldham. Some said it was handball. Later a judge, as you saw, a little bit of a pull down then. Watch this, goal flashes up before it's even scored by Davies. He was confident, though, that he'd get one back for Oldham. 2-1 then. Oldham had a couple of great chances before the ref blew for half-time. How does this one not go in? Off a head, off a hand, and then a good old kiss on the end to say thank you for that. Was then 2-2. The home side level, and a goal on his debut for Preston Loney Doyle. Last time at this level, he scored 21 in 26, so he's got the pedigree. Goals then, and here's a sending off. Perhaps a little bit dubious. Oldham fans weren't happy, but the Charlton Twitter said it was bang to rights. Fane off he goes. Changed the game when he came on, changes the game when he goes off. Charlton then took the lead. 3-2, Billy Clarke. Calmly, eventually, putting that one away, threading it through. Then just 10 minutes later, another debutant. Mistake at the back by Oldham. Doodoo on loan from Rangers, scoring on his debut. He's done that before. His debut for Rangers, his debut for Leicester. He has that knack. And then we thought, here's a whisper, here's a chance for Oldham. Can they pull themselves back in it? 4-3 it was, another goal from another debutant, this time from Jack Byrne. But 5 straight league defeats then for Oldham. As for Charlton, they march on again. Let's hear from both managers.
Well, 35 minutes we were excellent. We could have been completely out of sight, missed 2 or 3 chances. And fair play to them, they're certainly playing for the manager and the fans, you can see that. To go down to 10 men, they're performing 2-0 first and foremost. Then down to 10 men and we go 4-2 and he's almost bring them back and give us a game at the end, which was difficult for us. I'm disappointed with our shape, I'm disappointed with our self-discipline at times. But then, as I said, the players in it, but then I was impressed with their individual desire to see the game out.
If we play like that and a bit of endeavour and a bit of belief and a bit of get the opposition on the back foot, the fans appreciate that if you're putting your work in, and we're unfortunate. I think at 2-all, we were the team going to win on the game. It's a diabolical decision. But I don't want to be talking about too much because you just get yourself in trouble, and I want to concentrate on how my lads battled, and we're unfortunate not get some out of the game.
No doubt we'll let you talk about it. One thing to pick up on, though, Louis on Charlton Live this week was saying we might have problems scoring for the Addicts. No problems today, 4.
You can understand it, though. I think there's absolute method to that, Clinton, if you have a look at the players who went out. The answer in the short term is where the goal's coming from, blinking everywhere, but you can see why they'd be saying that.
Yeah, you lose Nicky, Jose, Novak and Watt, 3 good strikers. But then you still got Josh McGuinness, who I think is the main man for them, the number 9. And he's been scoring 2 goals recently for someone. I don't know who that has been, but he is the main man. I think he is the main man for Charlton. And you have other players in and around him who can get the goals. And they had 4 different goal scorers this afternoon, so they'll be there or thereabouts.
I was looking at Charlton Live, and they were saying that was a game that last season, and it's been a tough couple of seasons for Charlton fans, that they would have lost or drawn. There's also some people saying if they got that physical edge like Powell's 2012 promotion side, and the season ticket holders are seeing a little bit of that. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd agree, but they've got a manager who's very good. I think Carl Robinson's a very good manager. And also, one thing he does do, he loves himself as well. So combine both of them together, he's very good.
I know Carl, and he said to me that probably the old time that you were with him, you were surprised he noticed anything because you were always running scared of the fitness coach.
OK, yeah, fair enough. Me and the fitness coach used to have a bit of arguments because I didn't want to do the hard work. But that's for another show, Cole.
Talking of arguments, right? We're not arguing about this. I think we're both in agreement. Fane's second yellow, bit harsh?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit harsh. At real time, maybe the ref can see it, but obviously we've seen it 3 or 4 times, and it does look a bit harsh. It looks like he gets the ball, and it could have changed the game, because at that time, John Sheridan said Oldham were in the ascendancy. It looked like they would go on and win the game.
Yeah, absolutely was. Right.